Good afternoon, everyone. Lupus here, and welcome back to another episode of our Yakuza 5 Remastered Let's Play, on to episode 11, finishing off the Want for Velocity taxi racing. We're gonna get straight into it. We finished upgrading our car at the end of the last episode some more, so now we have that beautiful thing. And we're just gonna go ham on the last 5. Now we know 3 of them are devil killers. A devil killer, 4 kings. Don't know who the other 2 are. There's that client calling you from the highway rest area again. He's asking for you, Suzuki-san. Then it must be the devil killers. But yet he's being very polite too. Sounds like cool Yashimi, one of the 4 kings. That'll make sure to leave a strong impression. Hey, wait. I'm not getting away today. Forget it, I'm not gonna study any more of these meaningless words and symbols, and I'm gonna lose my marbles. What's going on? The chief asked us to help Kiyokawa-kun study for his driver's test. Yeah, and he ain't exactly the bookworm type. Heard this from it, exactly. Come on. What does memorizing a bunch of random rules have to do with driving a car? I mean, I already know how to drive, so just let me loose on the road. It's not like I'm gonna smash into anyone. It doesn't matter how good you are at driving. To be a taxi driver, you need a Class 2 license, and that requires a certain amount of studying. Yeah. You say that, but I still don't want to believe it. Better start showing some effort, or you'll be stuck on the written test forever. Yeah, and might I remind you, this is taking up our time too. I'm using up my breaks to teach you, so hurry up and get it through your head. I can't. I've never been good at bookwork. Even if I studied night and day, I still wouldn't pass. I hate it. Just let me go behind the wheel with my foot on the pedal already. Don't forget your seatbelt first. Yeah, that's it. I'm done with this. Whoa. You made a run for it. Sheesh. They're way too easy on kids in school these days. They all end up like him. Sorry he's being such a pain to both of you.
Yeah.
No need to apologize, Suzuki-san. It's not your fault. Well, I'm the one who got him hired. I can at least go bring him back. Good luck with that. Who knows where he's gone now? I have a pretty good idea. Just sit tight for a bit. Suzuki-san, what are you doing here? Did you come looking for me? Well, don't try to drag me back with you. I've had it with studying. A knucklehead like me probably only has 1 in 100 chance of passing. I don't want to fight a losing battle. No, I have other business here. You mean another race with the devil killers? Right. You're up against Cool Yashimi this time, right? I know you don't want to hear this, but I think you should bow out now, to be honest. I'm on your side, of course. But I know what he's capable of. You don't stand a chance, man. Not with that attitude, anyway. Agreed. Crash Kajawara guy you beat? He's the bottom of the ladder when it comes to the 4 kings. Cole Yashimi is on a whole nother level. He's that fast, huh? Yep. Yashimi wins all his races because he's sharp as attack and never loses his cool. When you go up against him, you can bet that he already knows your ride down to the very last nut and bolt. He's that thorough. He works up a profile of you and compares it with all the data he's gathered to figure out the best way to win. Kiyokawa sure knows a lot. You should devote a little of that brain power to studying. Anyway, I think you gotta cut your losses here. I don't want to see you go down in flames. Just like my studying. It'd be stupid to take on something you can't win. Good to see you, Suzuki-san. Whoa, it's cool Yashimi. Hey, you're like staying up on your opponents. That's right. This time was tougher than usual. It's my first race against a taxi, for one. I don't have much data to go on at first. So I went all the way back to 1912 when the first taxi service in Japan started and researched every last detail since then. I've already analyzed your car, of course. I have full details on every part, as well as your driving habits, right here in my head. That's dedication right there. So what are my chances? Based on today's weather and the state of the road, I came up with a number. Unfortunately, you only have about a 1 in 100 chance of beating me. 1 in 100. That's nothing. Do you still wish to take me on, taxi driver? Of course. Suzuki-san. Let's quit while you're ahead. 1 in 100 is terrible odds. You know you can't win. The odds may be against me, but I still have a chance, right? Huh? Where I grew up, you don't just run away when things look hopeless. You step up to the challenge like a man and carve out your own destiny. Damn. That hit me real heavy right now. Heh. What a character you are. I love it. And I'm truly looking forward to seeing you hang your head in defeat. Let's see if you can put up a fight. Yeah, I think I'll do pretty good. The car is literally as good as it can be. Nice not Toyota. Okay, 1 immediate lap and 1 advanced lap. Whoop. What happened to all that moxie there? Okay. Haha. I'm not afraid to fight dirty. Have I mentioned I love the paint job on our car? Yep. Whoop. Okay, whoop. There we go. Nope. Not what we're here for. We use the boost. It looks like you respond with your own boost. It's okay. I'm overall faster than you unless you use a boost. And that is fine by me. Whoop. Oh. Okay. That's a picture. That's a picture. That was beautiful. Absolutely damn beautiful. Best place to use the boost, since we'll be hitting a straightaway, or hitting our straightaway here soon. Secret fiery boost, or what, I can never remember the name. Explosive acceleration. I love the paint job so much. New level? Cool. Plenty of points. Really not worried about points. Wow. 101 shot and you pull it off with style. This is unreal. All the data showed I'd win without a hitch. What went wrong? Battles aren't won by data and statistics. The numbers must have clouded your mind. Ridiculous. Sorry, Suzuki-san. I never should have doubted you. Do you see now? Your fate isn't written in stone. You can change it if you try hard enough. I think it's time you change yours now. Okay, I'll do that. And he just ran. Like a bitch. I'm back. Look what I brought with me. Hey there. Oh. Kiyokawa-kun. Guys. Is the offer to help me study still on the table? Where is this coming from all of a sudden? Yeah, I thought you said it was hopeless. What are you talking about? If you give up when things look grim, you will never get anywhere in life. Now let's start with some flashcards. I don't know what you did, Suzuki-san, but it worked. No, I didn't do anything. Alright, alright. I'll help you. But aren't you forgetting something first? I should probably apologize for my behavior from before, huh? Aha, you got it. He's finally acting his age. Let's hope so. Remember to be sincere about it. Of course. I'd like to start and end by saying, sorry for ruffling your feathers. Huh? What kind of hell apology is that? My bad. Sorry for rubbing you the wrong way. Sorry for wrecking your expectations? Sorry for rustling your jimmies? I wasn't expecting to see those words in a Yakuza game. Okay, you can stop now. Oh, and we got a level up from that. Dope. Here's like a... abilities, let's see. Essence of seizing. Essence of self-destruction. I'll need that here shortly, won't I? That's gonna be the next thing I grab. That's gonna be the next thing I grab. Yep. Let's see what we got. Tuning. Nope. Tires. Nope. Turbo. Nope. Chassis. Nope. Wheels. Nope. Color. Nope. Decals. Music. Nothing. Veterans approach. It's that client from the highway rest area. So the Delicators are back for more, huh? Then I'm on my way. Mind if I tag along? That way you can teach me how to deal with more clients? He obviously knows where I'm going. What happened to studying for your class 2? Hey. Well, both Wada-san and Muramatsu-san seem pretty sure I can pass now. They gave me their okay. Did they really? Yeah, I even aced the practice test. I've been studying my butt off. Help me out, Hirakawa-san. I'd say you've been making an admirable effort. Why not take him with you, Suzuki-san? He does need more time in the field. I'm not sure he'd benefit from this kind of request. I don't say that. Even if it doesn't seem relevant, I want to know how it's done. I'm certainly enthusiastic. Now, if that's not dedication, I don't know what is. Wouldn't you say so? I guess. Cool. I'm gonna take that as a yes then. Now let's jam. There are only 2 out of the 4 kings left to go. You can do this. At least he's not trying to dissuade me like before. Crash Kijawara first, then cool Yashimi. I guess that means today you'll be facing... Hey guys! Which one of you big boys is Mr. Suzuki from Nagasu Taxi? Oh, there he is. The second in command of the 4 kings. Gentle Nakamura. What's so gentle about him? Beats me. But he's a true veteran. Oldest one on the team. He's the last original devil killer, too. Been with him from the start. Don't let his age fool you. He's as fast as lightning and then some. Not to mention, he's racked up tons of wisdom and experience behind the wheel. You're pretty clued up for a youngster. Not bad, Mr. Suzuki. Actually, Mr. Suzuki is this guy right here. Ah, so you're the man. You sure you're in the right place? Truth be told, I thought you'd be a little less on in the years. That makes 2 of us. Ho ho! Don't mistake me for one of those doddering old seniors you see puttering around. When it comes to driving, experience trumps all else. I've refined my skills over decades, maturing them like a fine wine. Now I hear you've already bested 2 of the 4 kings. Is that correct? That is. Well, from where I'm standing, those guys might as well be fresh out of driving school. Just because you know how to hold the wheel and step on the gas doesn't mean you know how to race. Watch and learn, Mr. Suzuki. Because today's lesson is how to lose sight of a veteran. We'll see about that. Oh. 1 intermediate, 1 advanced. Oh, this is the first time we didn't just straight pass. Whoop. I wish pit maneuver was a thing. I'm good at pit maneuvering. Okay. It's okay, we got... It's okay. This is a very neck and neck race, which feels really good, not gonna lie. We'll use our boost. Force him to use boost eventually. Yep, going through his boost now. I'm far enough ahead. That fiery drift. Takes it is just me. Whoop. That's not what I wanted. That's okay. Closing the distance pretty quickly. It's okay, we have our drift spiral. Whoop. Oh, we are doing horrible. Gotta use our boost there. Come on. Definitely.
Come on, Suzuki.
Come on. Come on, please be enough. Is this gonna be the first race that we lose? Nope. Oof. I was worried there. Yeah. That's why we save it for that last lap. I'll make it another double rank up next time. You did it, Suzuki-san. That's nearly all 4 kings. There's only 1 left, their leader. How could this be? I've been racing for decades, doggone it. Though I suppose this turn of events isn't entirely uncalled for. I must say, Nakajima found himself a diamond in the rough. Did you say Nakajima? How do you know our boss? Al? Why, he's the original devil killer. The man started this whole gang over 20 years ago. What? Huh? Wait, you're telling me the chief started the devil killers? Gotta be joking. He's just an old geezer, no offense. We were all a lot younger 20 years ago. Our boss was a real speed demon back then. The fastest in Fukuoka. Maybe even all of Kyushu. That's just... Nah, my brain can't handle this. Huh? Then tell me why legendary god of street racing would just quit and start driving taxis around. Your guess is as good as mine, young man. Weren't you an original member of his team? Surely you must know something. Back then I was just a slowpoke. Never really got to talk to the man. Though I'm glad I stuck with it. I made it to the Four Kings after all. Took me long enough. And now I go losing to a taxi driver. Perhaps my age has finally caught up with me. The racer I am, eh? So are we gonna have to fight our race chief? I'm back. Hey there, you are showing Kiyokawa-kun the ropes today, huh? No, today I was up against the Devil Killers. Oh. That's the thing you're doing with the local police. Don't get into any accidents, you hear? Chief, I need to ask you something. What is it? Is it true you were the one who founded the Devil Killers? Where'd you hear that? From Gentleman Nakamura, the guy I just raced. Looks like the cat's out of the bag. I was thinking I had to have a sit down with one of these days. Might as well be now. When you're young, you have time to do wherever your heart desires. For me, that was cars. I loved them more than anything. Well, just about. Before I knew it, there were a whole bunch of us, motorheads to the core, so I decided to form the Devil Killers. We raced day and night, try to shave seconds off our best times. We all knew the dangers of racing on the highway, but we were careful. We tracked down the best spots, find out when there was the least traffic. Even posted lookouts with walkie-talkies. We were a close-knit bunch. It wasn't long before we gained our reputation as the fastest boys in town. My Devil Killer days, that was the prime of my life. Can you imagine? This old gnarled stump of tree once had leaves up top. Anyhow, as with anything, time never is on our side. With each passing generation, the glue that held the crew together seemed to be dissolving. And now look at them. They drive like reckless maniacs, no regard for safety whatsoever. Then they brought gambling on board. When it comes down to it, there aren't hardly anything of the vision I once had. Only greed and ill gain remain. Yeah. People shouldn't have to suffer because of it. Racing was about the thrill, not this. Listen, Suzuki-san. There's something I want to ask you. Yes? I want you to break up the Devil Killers. Can you do that for me? That your phone? Better see who it is. Sorry, one moment. Mushy mushy. What up, Suzuki-san? Who is this? The last of the Four Kings. Technically, the fifth to lead the Devil Killers. Long story short, I'm Devil Takamura. How'd you get this number? Wouldn't you like to know? What is it that you want? See, I've been preying on my teammates lately. And thanks to a taxi driver of all people, they've all been on a losing streak. I'd like it'd be bad if word got around, so someone's got to nip that in the bud. I don't see why. The people know the truth. Yeah, I don't think so. Our livelihood depends on our rep. Take that away. You take away our business. Get me? That's what you get for basing your business on extortion. Say what you like. Either way, we need to get back to our good name. I'm thinking on like a major scale, so let's hold a race with spectators and all. How about it? Me against you. Or are you afraid to get your ass handed to you? No, I refuse to be part of a circus act. Should wait to hear my offer. I'm assuming Nakajima, wimp that he is, asked you to dismantle the Devil Killers, am I right? Thought so. What are you saying, you'll disband the Devil Killers if I beat you in a race? That's exactly what I'm saying. Whoever rules the road makes the rules. In other words, the fastest guy calls the shots. That's always been our way. Fine. You'll get your race. And just so you know, I don't take kindly to people who go back on their word. Of course. I wouldn't expect you to. But just so that you know, there's a reason I'm in charge of the Devil Killers. Better be prepared, old man. Oh. I'll be fine. So, this Devil Takamura says he'll break up the team if you win. Hey. That's the long and short of it. So the bad seeds I sowed way back when has sprouted into weeds, tangling up the new generation. I'm ashamed. Don't be so hard on yourself. But I have to ask, are you really okay with having such a big part of your past gone for good? I don't mind. The ones I care about most are right here beside me. Ain't that right, Wada-chan? You bet, leader. Wada-chan, don't tell me you were a devil killer too. Yep. As were some of the older drivers. Well, I guess that means I'm part of an elite team here. That's bitchin'. From what I hear, Suzuki-san, that Devil Takamura is as quick as they come. So don't go out there without a plan. I'll keep that in mind. Then without further ado, boys, let's get back to it. Before that, can I ask one thing? Why did you leave street racing? And the Devil Killers? They meant everything to you, didn't they? Well, I think you ought to leave it there, Suzuki-san. I'm sure you have other things in your life you'd rather keep close to your chest, no? Sorry. That was rude of me. Nah, you're just curious. I should be the one apologizing. Okay, everyone. Why don't we all just drive safely, give it our best, and leave the heavy stuff behind, huh? Sounds like a plan to me. Devil Takamura. No doubt you'll be my toughest opponent yet. But make no mistake, I won't go down easy. Let's see what we have for upgrades. If any. Max tuning, which tops off our handling and acceleration. And speed. Gets a nice little boost. And that's it. The final battle. It's that client you always picked up on the highway. He said something about the stage being set. Does that mean anything to you? It means I need to beat Devil Takamura and put an end to his team once and for all. Nothing important. I'll be going now. Alright, drive safe. The poor receptionist has no clue. Who you betting on today? Devil Takamura. Duh. Yeah, I heard rumors about that taxi driver being good, but no way he's being Takamura. In all honesty, I kinda want him to win. The cabbie, I mean. Yeah, those devil killers have been out of control for way too long. They're a pain in the ass to everyone, racers included. Shh. There he is. So you're a Suzuki, I presume. Yeah. And you're Devil Takamura, I take it? The one and only. Alright. Just so we're clear, you'll disband your group if I win. Whoa, hey, relax. We still have time in the limelight. You gotta appreciate that, you know? I mean, look around. Street racers from all over Japan are hanging on our every movement. They're even streaming us online. I bet it's not often a taxi driver like you gets his 50 minutes of fame, huh? I bet there's a lot more money riding on this. Am I right? Yeah. So if there is. Don't you have any respect for your founder? Talking about that Nakajima guy? Who cares about that old has-been? He's all washed up now. I mean, working to save money to fix up your car? Racing solely to improve your time? Sounds like shit my grandpa'd say. As you can see, I ain't new to this game. Because of my genius, the street racing shit's our cash cow. Guess it doesn't hurt to have the Devil Killer's image, though. People respect that image because of how hard the founders worked to build it. And this is how you repay them? Fuck yeah, dude. As long as the Devil Killers keep raking in the money, what's the problem? You really need to keep with the times, old man. Keep with the times, man. This guy doesn't know a thing. But for real, don't worry. Everyone knows the Devil Killers are still the most badass team from way back when. That part ain't gonna change. Well, at least until I milked the Devil Killers image for all it's worth. Then hey, who knows? Maybe I'll start something new. Sky's the limit, you know? And hey, these shitheads should be honored. An entrepreneur like me is doing them all a favor. I won't let you throw all those dreams away. What's a cabbie gonna do? You think I got to where I am just by talking big? Let me tell you, buddy. Point blank, I earned my spot as the 5th leader of the Devil Killers by being the fastest fucking driver. Period. Now let's get the show on the road. Gotta give the audience what they came for, right? Your ass being knocked out? I mean, I do like the car. An intermediate lap and an advanced lap. I got max tuning on this, buddy. I am proud of where I got in this car. What? The fuck was that? That was glorious. Whoa. I almost turned myself around. Sorry, my driving went to shit because I am so distracted by how beautiful of maneuver that we just did there. Whoop. Definitely closing that gap. Maybe. Oh shit. Oh. I was gonna say maybe. Nope, not close enough for the double fiery drift. So many cars. That's okay. We're doing good. We're doing good. About to hit the spiral. Oh. Thank God for boost. You would need a lot of boost to catch back up with me, buddy. And I hate to break it to you. That ain't gonna happen. Not after we finish it all. With that. Yeah. Yeah. Seriously, nice car though. Double level up. Rank 20. Not that I don't think there's... I think everything else is gonna be cosmetic at this point. No way, that taxi driver. He actually did it. The absolute madman. He beat Devil Takamura. What could possibly happen next? Oh, fuck. Well, I guess congratulations are in order? I don't need your fanfare. What I want is your crew to break up. That was your end of the bargain. Okay, everybody. Listen up. Hey, you can't be serious. Certainly you don't intend to keep such a silly promise. Yeah, ain't no reason to break up now. Break up? Whatever gave you that idea? Excuse me? For all these people watching, this is the perfect chance to show what happens when you get on the Devil Killer's bad side. Give this bastard a thrashing. With pleasure. Gonna get me some payback. I'm generally not one to resort to violence, but alas, duty calls. Sorry, Mr. Suzuki. I'm afraid you have to take your medicine like a man. This isn't what we agreed on. What happened to the fastest guy calling the shots? Oh, that? See, there's been an update. It's the strongest guy who calls the shots now. Maybe you missed the memo. Well, what are we waiting for? Time to let the world know what happens when we mess with the Devil Killers. Let me say, it ain't pretty. Okay. That's a little throwdown to bounced him off. Like I said, nice little throw some hands, you know, to break up the wait, where's oh, there you are. No, all the racing that we did. Excellent. Okay, Takamura. You deserve the actual finisher. Yo, we're getting our asses out of here. You'll get yours soon enough, man. I'll make sure of it. Hold up. What a pitiful sight. Never thought the legendary devil killers would sink so low. You ought to be ashamed. Hey, isn't that... Who? Seriously, you don't know? That guy's like the biggest name in racing here in Fukuoka. No way. Onisaka-san? Who's this character all of a sudden? Shoot, I didn't know you were gonna be here. You start acting up on this scale, the word's gonna reach me. Oh, well, you see, this is all the taxi driver's fault. He picked a fight with us, so we, don't even bother. I've been doing my own research. I heard you were throwing your weight around, and I only gave you a pass because you had clout with the community. But now that's all ancient history. Yeah? What's your point? My point? Do I really need to restate how bad this taxi driver beat you to a pulp? He's top dog now. So abiding by our rules, I'm ordering you to break up the devil killers. That would mean the devil killers are pretty much done for at this point. What with Onisaka giving the order? One man really has that kind of pull? Of course he does. He's pretty much the law in racing circles. Your team here is hereby disbanded. You will never use the devil killer's name again. Any objections? No. Then get your asses off the road. You heard the man. Serious Suzuki, huh? No. Cool. Devil killer's officially defeated. Serious Suzuki, huh? I'm Onisaka. I'll look after the young guns around here. Thanks for intervening. No need to thank me. You're the one who beat Takamura. That's all I needed to see. Without you, they wouldn't have honored the agreement. So I appreciate you showing up. Slow down there, pal. You don't think I came all this way just to help you get rid of a few punks, do you? Why then? Well, you work for Nakajima, right? Yeah, I do. I'm assuming he wanted you to race the devil killers into submission, huh? Break him up that way? Ultimately, yes. Yeah, they ain't gonna fly with me. Why not? Because he's a coward. People who chicken out of challenges have no say in racing matters. What do you mean by that? 20 years ago, the two of us were rivals. Nakajima, the undisputed champion, and me, the runner-up. No matter how many times I raced him, he always won out in the end. I lost to him countless times. Then one day I decided enough was enough. I took a year off to travel the country, taking on as many other racers as I could. Before I left, I made Nakajima swear not to lose to anyone. That way I'd still be taking on Fukioka's best when I got back. When I returned, I found out he had vanished from the streets. Gone just like that, promises be damned. It demoralized me, Suzuki-san. Entire year completely down the drain with no explanation whatsoever. All that time with nobody to race? What a fucking way to leave an old friend behind. I'm sure Nakajima has his reasons. He's not the kind of guy to break his word. You think I don't know that? Ugh, I know he must have had some kind of situation. But still doesn't keep me from wanting that race. He owes me. I'll never forget the thrill I got against going up against him. I can't. So I won't give up on street racing until I get another taste of it. My pride won't let me. Go back and tell that boss of yours I've been waiting. That whenever it feels like honoring his promise, I'll be behind the wheel. Same place I've been for 20 years. What's with the, like, is he supposed to have like a gold chain underneath it and it's coming through? Onisaka, huh? I don't know why, just certain, like, or is it just the way that the shirts of the fold are hitting? Folds of the shirt. Chief, I know you're not the kind who goes back on his word what happened all those years ago. It was 20 years ago, about a month after Onisaka left. I got in an accident. An accident? I wasn't driving dangerous or anything. We were just coming home from shopping. I was under the speed limit, no distractions. But I couldn't say the same for the other car. A street racer smashed into us. Came around the corner at high speed and lost control. He was completely at fault. Did you get hurt? No. I came away with just scratches. But my wife sitting beside me wasn't as lucky. No. She hit her head, I guess. There weren't many external injuries, but she fell into a coma. I really should have been angry with the guy that did that to my wife, but I couldn't summon up any rage. He was a street racer just like me. That's when I realized it could just have been easily me causing a crash like that. Just one little mistake could end up costing some innocent person their life. I got to thinking, I just couldn't go back to putting the pedal to the metal like I used to. I was too scared. So you quit street racing at that point? Yeah. Now of course I remembered that I promised Onisaka, but I knew I couldn't keep it. Who could after what happened? After the incident, my wife never regained consciousness again. She was alive, but never woke up. Change, ain't it? I lived my life on the edge, but I was still standing. My wife never took a risk in her life and ended up like that. I just couldn't accept it. I whispered her name into her ear over and over, day in and day out. Thinking one day maybe she'd open her eyes and sit up like nothing ever happened. But that ain't how life works. No matter how much I loved her, or prayed for her to come back, she wouldn't wake up. We're all pretty powerless when it comes down to it. All I could do was keep hoping she could recover, and work to pay her hospital bills, but even that was beyond me. See, I used to be a day laborer, but I poured all my earnings into my ride, so I had no savings and no steady job. If I didn't do something, I'd fall behind with the medical bills, so I had to find work. That's when you turned to taxi driving? Yeah. Driving was all I could do. Besides, all I really wanted was, what? I just really wanted to have her sit next to me again. She couldn't drive herself, but she loved it when I took her for a spin. I still remember her in the passenger seat laughing and smiling away. She came out of that coma. I wanted to be ready to take her on another ride. I reckon that would have made her happy. But then I figured after the incident she'd be too scared to do that again. So I thought if I became a taxi driver and learned safe driving, maybe she'd be okay with it. Maybe we could go back to old times, just the two of us riding in the wind. But a year ago, she finally lost the battle. Chief. I'm sorry, I had no idea. Who you're looking at right now is a miserable wreck of a man who couldn't even wear his own wedding ring because it hurts too much to remember. I couldn't save the one I loved. I broke the promise I made to my rival. I'm a no-good, worthless wretch. That's not true. You helped me out when I was in a bad place. I'm thankful for that, and I have nothing but respect for you. So please, don't talk about yourself that way. Suzuki-san. When Onisaka knew about this, I'm sure he'd forgive you for going back on your word. You still shouldn't have told him about the... You still haven't told him about the accident, right? No. I don't want to use my wife as an excuse, and I just couldn't face up to him. I'm a former racer myself, so I know exactly how he feels. I know how much he wants the rematch. Yeah, but... I told him about the accident, sure. He'd probably let it slide. Think about what that'd do to him. Cars have been his life. I don't want to ruin that for him. I don't think telling him's a good idea. So you want Onisaka to keep racing then? I used to want that. I figured with me off the road, he might as well he might do enough racing for the both of us. But I don't know, he's getting old. I don't want him chained to this life until it's too late. One day he'll push it too far. When he bows out, I want it to be at the right time. I don't want him to end up like me. Now, if someone were to beat him in a race, maybe that'd give him what he needs to lay his pride down. And that's what I'll do. Huh? I'll challenge Onisaka-san and put an end to his career. You'd do that?
Hey.
Sure. Back when I was lost, you gave me a place and a purpose. That always meant a lot to me. So let me pay you back. That's asking too much. Nakajima-san, listen. I've taken down all the devil killers, and now I'm the fastest in Fukuoka. I'm just like you were. It's my turn to step up and race in your stead. You leave this to me. Suzuki-san, thank you. Damn. I had a feeling, but actually hearing it, it's still... Damn. Not just a little, okay. I'm still buying it to have all the customizations, because... Still. What it is, hold on. Oh yeah, no, we want... Yeah, no, Type C is horrible. Type B is the best. Anything for a friend. We are almost done. Got a request for you, Suzuki-san. Places... Let's see. Oh, it's right in front of the office. Shouldn't take me long then. Ugh. I don't see the client. Oh, hi there, Wada-san. Hi there yourself. On break right now? You could say that. Alright, see you around, I guess. What's going on? What's wrong? It's me, by the way. Huh? I'm the one who requested you. What? You're the client. You want me to drive you home again? No. Don't you remember what the chief said when you first got hired? I'm the most senior driver. He wanted me to give you some driving tips.
Hey.
And you have. They've come in real handy. Well, I got one more piece of advice for you. About what? Today I want to tell you about Onisaka. You're kidding. Chief needs you to race him, right?
Hey.
Something like that. Now I may just be able to help. You used to be a street racer yourself, didn't you? Oh, you bet. That was years ago, though. Onisaka used to be one of the Three Musketeers, you know. Let me guess. The predecessors to the Four Kings? You're sharp. The top 3 racers in Fukuoka at the time took on that name from the old French novel. Once you know it, our chief was the fastest of them. Biggest speed demon in all of Fukuoka. People used to call him Athos, the eldest and most fatherly musketeer. Onisaka was 3rd rank. He went by the handle Porthos. But Onisaka was a tenacious one. His times kept getting faster and faster. When he got back from his travels, he was at the top of his game. If the chief hadn't already quit, Onisaka probably would have taken him. So that's how it was. Yep, Onisaka is the kind of guy... Is there anything to say about millisecond? I need more caffeine off his racing time. 20 years have passed, but I bet he's still in peak ignition. In fact, if he's stuck with it all these years, he might even be faster yet. That's something to consider. Well, look, I requested you, so for all they know, you're on a job, right? That is true. You should use this time to get some practice. You need to train if you want to beat Onisaka. Any ideas of how to go about doing that? How about you and me hit the highway? What, you want to race? Why not? If you think you're ready to take on Onisaka, you ought to have no trouble beating me. But you haven't raced in years, right? Hey, I'm behind the wheel every day. I still got the thunder in my veins. But driving a taxi isn't really the same thing, and I know I'm one to talk, but you're not as young as you used to be. Nonsense, I'm still plenty young. If Nakajima-san was the head musketeer and Onisaka-san was the third in line, maybe the second fastest was... Okay, I'd be honored to race you, Wada-san. That's the spirit, but you should know I'm not your average X-Street racer. Be ready for a challenge. I'm sure he was right behind the chief in terms of speed and ability. Better not take him lightly. So not facing the chief directly. Musketeer. 2 advanced laps. Cool. Why are you trying to bash up against me, Wada? Huh? What do you think you're doing? 'Cause you shouldn't. Don't appreciate. Now, since we have... Oh. Whoa. There we go. We'll get there. Now, since we have 2 laps in the spiral, or... So, like I was saying, since we have 2 laps in the advanced one, we'll save all of those for lap number 2. Aren't you a speedy one? Oh. I got semi caught up on that. So we'll do our drift here. Our car looks so badass. Love this car. Whoop. Okay, about to hit our spiral, and we do have... Come on. Yeah. That was the best drift that we've had. And time for the final heat. Floor it. Excellent. Level 21. I wonder if that gets us anything before the final race that we can use. Man, you got me. You're pretty quick, alright. I think you got what it takes to give Onisaka a run for his money. Thanks. You may not be a street racer anymore, but you're still one hell of a driver. Fitting for a former musketeer, I'd say. Huh? Me? Musketeer? No, you got that all wrong. You really weren't a musketeer? Nope, I wasn't even close to their level. I guess you could call me the the Argoton of the group, a sworn ally of the Three Musketeers. De Ardian? Yeah, De Ardigan. You know who that is, right? No, I'm guessing you're talking about the Three Musketeers book, but I've never read it. You haven't? De Ardigan is the main character who goes on adventures with the Three Musketeers. Huh? I'll be sure to read it when I get a chance. ain't a big deal. So how come you're so fast now if you weren't a musketeer? Tell you when you're back at the office. Better go or Hirakawa-san will have a fit.
Hey.
Right. So who is the middle one? Yeah, me and several of the other drivers at the old companies were older drivers at the company were street racers, right?
Hey.
Yeah. After Nakajima-san went off the radar, racing lost its spark for me, so I decided to quit like he did. Wanted to find a job, but driving was all I knew. I ran into one brick wall after another, thinking there wasn't anything out there for me. That's when Nakajima-san showed up out of the blue. He said he'd started a taxi company and wanted me to come on board. So he took you in just like that? Yeah, it was the last thing I expected. At the time, I wondered why he'd want to run a taxi company, but it seemed like he was asking me for help, so I went along with it.
Yeah.
Now that I think back, though, I think it was him who helped me. He was barely scraping by on his own, but he still took me in when I had nowhere to go. I always look down on taxi drivers, but then I gave it a shot myself and found out how hard it really is. As a street racer, I was free to drive however I liked, but with the passengers on board, you're always worried you're gonna mess up. One little mistake could put others in danger. That's the first time I realized the gravity of people putting their lives in your hands. But that made me realize makes it all more rewarding when the passengers thank me. Winning a race is nothing compared to that feeling. So I made myself a promise. As long as there's someone in my cab, it will never cause an accident or break a traffic law. I managed to keep that promise all these years. Well, hey, that's no small feat. I guess. Even now, when I'm taking a passenger somewhere, I'm more focused and nervous than when I was racing. I could say every passenger I carried has been a battle for me. Battle against myself, of course. Battle against yourself. Damn, that sounds heavy. We'll put Wada. So you battle against yourself every day, and that's the secret to your technique? I guess you could say that. Feels like I'm making a bigger deal out of it than I should, though. Doesn't suit me, huh? No. In fact, I think it suits you just fine. You know, that just fired me up, Wada-san. I'm going to show you how great a driver I can be, too. I'll try sharpening up my act as well. Couldn't hurt, right? You bet. We should all give this job our best. We owe it to the chief and the passengers who depend on us. Now, boys, let's get back to work. Okay. Everyone has history, don't they? In any case, I don't want Wada-san to think his help was waste, so I'll make sure not to lose this next race. This next race will also give us a nice, healthy chunk of a level. By level, I mean the next level and something else. One thing I am curious. Nope, just the 4. Anything interesting? No. Okay. Breaking the sound barrier. The final race. This call from one called for someone named Onisaka-san, but he's requested the chief out of all people. I'll be taking that job. I'm not sure that's such a good idea. Normally I'd agree, but the chief is out right now. Might as well let him do it, Harakawa-san. Sure, it isn't like we have another option. Okay, Sanzuki-san, he's all yours. Thanks for volunteering. No problem. But a long uphill battle since you first ran into the Devil Killers. Once you do this, it'll be all over at last. Make sure you win, so Onisaka can finally get some peace of mind. Be careful out there. We all know you've got what it takes. Yeah, carve your own destiny, man. No matter how tough the challenge, there's nothing you can't do. Heh, you guys. Thanks. Guess I'll be heading out now. Go get him. Good luck. See you later. Have a nice trip. She's still the only one who doesn't know what's going on. Did I keep you waiting? Hey, I asked for Nakajima, not you. I thought you wanted to thrill going up against the top racer in Fukuoka. No need to bother with Nakajima-san if that's what you're looking for. I'm your man. What's so funny? Sorry, just seems like you're letting the fact that you took down the Devil Killers go to your head. What are you implying? I'm saying you can't live up to Nakajima's legacy. Sayuri Takamura, you're nowhere near Nakajima's level. Taking you on would be like arm wrestling a baby. Not that I suggest that, but you get the picture. You got some weak ass odds, my friend. Might as well head on back into that taxi of yours. The odds aren't what's important. As long as there's a chance, I'll take it. What? I can see you're letting the past hold you back. I'm here to change that. Interesting. No wonder Nakajima hired you on. Fine. You'll get your shot. But fair warning. I got 20 years of pure rage in this beating heart of mine. I'm taking it out on you. Okay. Oh. 3 advanced laps. Okay. Interesting. You are really aggressive. Oh, on straightaways. You definitely have an advantage on straightaways, and I cannot drift that section to save my life right now. Let's see. Also, all depends on how you handle. Whoop. Whoop. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Woo. I almost 360'd myself there. Nope. Definitely got the straightaway advantage. That's for sure. I definitely need to make up for it in other our turning sections. And use that up as soon as I get the chance, as it's not like I overcharge this gauge at all. Come on. This is definitely a rough section. Oh, I was hoping you to get pinched right there. Come on, if this boost would charge. Come on. Right there. There we go. That's a nice little boost there. Dodge the cars. And then we're able to use the heat drift here. Okay. Doing good. Doing good. Come on, almost there for that boost. Just thank God. It's coming up quick. Come on. Is this... I want to say this whole thing has just a lot of rubber banding when it comes to that. It's like it always seems like I can stay just ahead all the time if I get decently ahead. 22. Cool. You done? You really did it, huh? You beat me. Suppose I did. What now? This. This is the thrill I've been looking for. I feel like I'm alive again. I've been waiting so long just to feel it. One more time. You did good, Suzuki-san. Thank you. It was almost like racing against the man himself. The guy I've been chasing all these years. I'm sorry, Onisaka. Akijima. I knew I disappeared on you, but I couldn't. Don't say another word. I know how hard it is. Even so, the way I went about it, I got no excuse. Don't sweat it. We're all good, man. So the rivals are reunited at last, and it seems like they're off to a good start. Let's hug the man back. An accident? That's terrible. Still, wishing things didn't end the way they did. I figured it was along those lines. It'd have to be something major to get you to quit. I appreciate your understanding. Well, I can't say I'm not disappointed. Never got my rematch. But going up against Suzuki-san here got all that anger out of my system. I think it's time I finally left the racing life behind. You mean that? Yeah. In all honesty, I just wanted to go out on a high. One last race is all I needed. And thanks to you, I got it.
Yeah.
You're a good man, Suzuki-san. Guess I made the right call. Uramuchi-san, you're here too? Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? You know each other? Of course we do. Uramuchi here was one of the three musketeers. Can you believe this goody two-shoes was a street racer? Is this true? What? An honest cop can't have a bit of a past? Though I'd rather you not dig that up. No, it's just that I would never expected you to be involved, especially with a group like the Devil Killers. Sorry to keep that little detail a secret. Well, with my current position, I'm reluctant to talk about my history. I'm sure you understand. At any rate, you've done a fine job here. I'll say it again. Nice work, Suzuki-san. And thank you. Thanks to you, the Devil Killers are no more and our old ties are mended. I'd give you a commendation if I could, but that's a bit tricky considering the methods we used. Your thanks is more than enough. No, I can't just leave it at that. Here, check this. No commendation, but it'll have to do. That's Sakura Storm? That's a weapon. Well, how about that? The Three Musketeers together again. How about we catch up over drinks tonight? Sounds like a plan. Your treat for Oromichi? What? I thought it'd be on the chief here. Huh? Why me? Well, I took down what was left of the Devil Killers and repaired an old friendship. It was a long road, but it was well worth it. We did it. You gonna party up here now? I'm back. Hey, Suzuki-san. How'd it go? You beat Onisaka? I managed to win somehow. Awesome, way to go, Suzuki-san. Well, that's good news, isn't it? Now you won't get people trying to race you left and right. Haven't seen the chief around, but I'm sure he'd be happy to hear what went down. Actually, he was over at the race. Let's just say the Three Musketeers had a happy reunion at last. Looks like they're going out for a drink. You serious?
Hey.
Well, yeah. I don't believe this. What's not to believe? They all came together through racing, so I thought they'd resolve their differences. That's not it at all. Why didn't they invite me out too? Huh? That's what you were worried about? I spent my best years together with the Three Musketeers. I'm their Diartigan. How could you leave the main character out? Don't worry. They wanted to invite all the staff along too. They'll be here any minute now. Oh, alright then. Wow. I can have a drink with the Three Musketeers? This will be a blast. Hey kiddo, didn't you have something to tell Suzuki-san? Oh yeah. What is it? Kiyokawa. Well, you see. Come on, spit it out. Suzuki-san, I passed my Class 2 license test. Really? Yes. Muramatsu-san helped me get through the studying. Kiyokawa was a nervous wreck, so I had to go down to the test center with him. He's a handful, alright. Thanks to him, I passed the written test on my first try. I can finally be a taxi driver now. Just like you, I stepped up to the challenge and made my own destiny. Congratulations. Looks like all the hard work paid off. Thanks for saying that. You helped me out so much. Muramatsu-san is the one to thank. Don't forget your manners. Yes, sir. Thank you for the help, Muramatsu-san. I passed my test with flying colors. So, do I get a present or something? Well, what? That should be the other way around. You're supposed to get me a gift. Oh, come on. Thought I deserve a reward? There's no hope for you, kid. Attention, Nagatsu taxi members. I got one word for you all. Drinking. Who's up for it? I thought you'd never ask. You're welcome to join too, Hirakawa-san. Oh, but I can get a bit crazy when I drink. What if I ended up shattering those glasses of yours? What? Hey, it's time to party. I'm so lucky to be here. You guys are seriously the best. I hope you're ready to drink, Suzuki-san. Yeah, I am. Kiriko was right. There's something special about this company. And everyone who works here. Why are you spacing out there, Suzuki-san? They'll run out of booze at this rate. Come on, hop to it. Hey, they said you're Fukuoka's fastest, so let's get a move on. I'm lucky to have them as friends. Cool. Come on. Come on. I want to get... Before we go forward with story... Self-destruction. Oh, Kamaki reversal fist. Knockdown reversal. And that has everything about equal right now. Cool. Let's... All missions completed. We can free race and do that, but I'm not worried about that. I want to see if there's anything that unlocked. Ash and pink. I'm pretty sure at this point it's just all customizations. But I wanted to see what it was. And it was pink. Passion pink. But that is going to be the end of all of the chapter 2 stuff. All the side story, all of Kiryu's side story stuff. Gone. Everything, all the side stories. I think actually one opened up after I got through a certain point, but we'll put that with the chapter 3 sub stories. Huh? Oh, do I have a reward for? Yeah, Kiryu's side story. Well, I gotta find out what it is now. I have to know. Okay. I guess I'm fighting you first. There hasn't been a lot of hands thrown. Oh. Just get proficient with weapons. Oh. Smack. Ow. Ow. Just... Ow. Yeah, they always say it won't happen again. Oh my gosh. You have a face only a mother could love. Did I need to do all of that? No. Did I do it anyways? Yes. That's... I don't care who you are. That is painful. So what is our unlock for doing all that? Because the first one was like a ruler. Dragon scale. Sounds like a crafting item. I'm not grabbing it yet. But anyways, that is the episode. Next episode we will be tackling chapter 3. Actually moving on with the story after a lot of episodes. No, I don't want to fight you. People move. No, I'm not stopping. Okay. After what, 2 sub-story episodes? 3 sub-story episodes. 2 taxi driving and 2 racing. It's been a week and a half since we've touched story. We will fix that tomorrow. You enjoyed all of the taxi stuff, whether it was the driving, normal driving, or the racing. Let me know with a comment. Leave me a like while you're down there. Both help me out tremendously. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that way you know the moment more Yakuza is coming your way. That's all I got for you today. Until next time.